Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, good morning student. Welcome to our class. How's life today? I hope you all be fine. Before we begin the lesson today, let's pray together. Okay, finish. Let me introduce myself. My name is Umi Aiza Fitriani. You can call me Umi, Liza, or Ani. It's up to you. Now, I will check your name one by one, and please raise your hand if I call your name. Okay? All present here today. Before it, I will ask something to you. Who here often wakes up late? And what time do you usually get up? Okay, one of our friends wakes up at 6. Does anyone know how to use that time in English? Before start class, I have something for you. Look at the PPT. I will explain about the turning time. So today we'll study about the turning time, yeah? Next slide. Okay, do you know the definition of the time? Time is the continued sequence of actions and events that occur in effortlessly irreversible succession from the past through the present and into the future. Or we can say time is a series of events that are measured by the duration of doing something. It's so important. Why? Because we do all things always be related to time, guys. Yeah. Okay, next slide. Here, I have to tell you about the time in English. There are 2 ways to use time in English. The first one, you can use British style, and the second one, you can use American style. What is the differences between British style and American style? Okay, I will explain more about it later. But today, we will focus on a British style first. Next slide, yeah. Vocabulary of time in British style. When you want to stay 30 minutes or 50 minutes, a quarter is a 15 minutes, or in Indonesian is seperempat ya. And a half is 30 minutes. And when you want to say 30 minutes, we must say a half. After that, when you want to say 15 minutes, we must say a quarter. And then past, there is a past. In bahasa is lewat, and to in bahasa is kurang. And then one more again, a clock. A clock is pas or tepat. In bahasa pas or tepat. Yeah. Okay. Next slide. Before I explain more about the vocabulary, you have to know about hour hand and minute hand. Hour hand, that is jarum jam yang pendek. And minute hand, that is jarum menit yang panjang. Yeah. Look at this slide carefully. Okay, next slide. To express lewat, use past. More than 30 minutes. In still 30 minutes. But to express kurang, use to. Nah, this is more than 30 minutes. Okay, I will repeat again. So you can come back presently here again. If more than 30 minutes, we must use to. More than 30 minutes, we must use to. Okay? But when still in 30 minutes, we must use past. Like a quarter past, blah blah blah, and 10 past, blah blah blah. Also 20 to, if more than, yeah. 20 to blah blah, a quarter to, yeah, like that. One more, a clock. If one use a clock for tepat or the minute hand in, jadi panjangnya di mana? In 12. Ya. Okay. I hope you get it all. Next slide. Now, this is there is some expression about the time. They're asking the time and answering the question. The first one, what time is it? If anyone asks, what time is it? Or you can answer, it is exactly 30 o'clock, 13 o'clock, or about, or almost, or just gone. And anyone said again, what time? What is the time? Or do you have time? Do you know what time is it? Can you tell me what time is it? Would you tell me time, please? Do you happen to have a time? Have you got the right time? What time do you make it? Like that, yeah? Or how to answer the question? Oh, sure, it is 30, like it is 30 o'clock. Sorry, I'm not wearing a watch. Or you can say directly by the time, by the hour, 2 and a half past 2, like that, yeah. It is 20 past 10, 20 past 4, it is 10 past 10, or the time is 8 o'clock. You can use all. In the time, it is your simple present or continuous tense. Continuous. But for example, sorry, I'm not wearing a watch. It is a continuous, present continuous. And then for a simple present, yeah, it is 10. It is the simple present. It is. Then 10 past 10. Directly continue with the time, yeah. It is 10 past 10, or it is 1 o'clock, like that, yeah. Okay, next slide. Now this is for examples of the time. Number 1, the minute hand, ya, the minute hand itu yang jarak panjang. Minute hand in 12, and the short, it is hour hand in 8, and then minute hand in 12. It is 8 o'clock, like that. What time is it? It is 10 to 12. Why use 2? Because this the minute hand in more than 30 minutes, yeah. If more than 30 minutes, use 2. It is 10 to 12. Okay. One more. What time is it? Is it 10 past 10? We use past because in still in 30 minutes, yeah. And then it is, what time is it? It is a half past 1. Yeah. Why use a half? Because the minute hand in 30 minutes. Okay, next slide. For example, related with activities. Number 1, what time do you working? There is some people like discuss about for working, yeah. Use a simple present. I am working at 8 o'clock. Like that, yeah. Use a for this, I am working. Use a continuous present continuous, yeah. I am working at 8 o'clock. And then number 2, what time do you sleep? Nah, I sleep at 10:15. Use a simple present. Okay, next, yeah. Nah, last time I explained about the British style, now American style. The second of the West say off the time, okay? American style doesn't use the term past to a quarter and a half like a British style doesn't use that. But American style, the measure of time in American style is the same as the measure of Indonesian. Using a digital clock, it says the hour first, then the minute. Example, it is 8 o'clock, and then at 1:15, 1:15 by just digital clock gitu. Okay, it is 1:15. Next at it is 9:45. At 12:55, it is 12:55 like that. In everyday conversation, it is EM or PM, yeah. But I will explain EM or ante-meridian, which means before noon, and then PM, post-meridian, which means after noon. Okay, common AM and PM are less commonly used in everyday conversation, yeah. Usually used in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night, like that. It is the rules. We must use it. If American style, we can stop from the hours. It is simpler than British style. And then, okay, up to you for use British style or American style. This is about the turning time. Actually, you can choose one of them. If you feel it's hard for you, you can choose American style. If you want to increase your English skill, so you can use British style. Not only the American style, but also British style is good for you. Okay, I hope you get it. Okay, I hope you get it. Well, our class is up. Our time is up. I think enough for today. Thanks for your attention. I do apologize for my mistakes. Nice to teach you today, guys. Don't forget to do your assignment in a GCR, Google Classroom, and remember this quote: your biggest weakness is when you give up, and your greatest power is when you try one more time. See you next week. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.